Hello everyone and welcome to Rishi. Here we are in the new planet in 3.0. It is a pirate themed planet. It's a kind of like a... yeah, it is, everything's very pirate themed. You know, it's kind of like, it's got a kind of Caribbean tropical type feel, and it's populated by these bird people here. That's the native species of Rishi. This guy right here.
Have a nice day.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very polite of him. So this video we are going to discuss gearing in 3.0. This is going to be a two-parter. Part 1 we are going to cover level 55 to 60 because the official launch of the game, I hope to get this video out for the official launch of the game. The official launch is Tuesday, December 9th. This is December 8th if I'm recording this. Hopefully we'll get this out tomorrow in time for the launch. Of course, early access went live last week if you pre-ordered before November 2nd. So we're going to discuss gearing 55 to 60. It should be fairly easy for you. It depends what gear that your level 55 is in. So if your level 55 is in less than 168 gear, I would recommend... where the hell did that guy come from? I would recommend... he's a Sith as well. He's got the Tal's companion there. So what I'd recommend for you to do... sorry about that, we got distracted there by a Sith loading in. Sith warrior, whatever he is. Bet he's a marauder. Right, so if you're less than 168 gear, I would recommend doing the Forged Alliances storyline. You can do it solo. You can do the one-time quest. The Forged Alliance solo gives you 168 green gear. Don't worry about it because it's probably going to be better than if you're 156 or 162. So it's probably going to be better for you. So again, it's just a little gear upgrade. So if you've got better than 168, you could come straight to Rishi. You can skip the Forged Alliances story just by getting on your ship and hitting to Rishi. If you don't know where Rishi is, it's next to Tatooine. So if you just head to the outer rim on your galaxy map and just find Tatooine, it's just up a bit from Tatooine, so it's quite near there because you've got Belsavis and Hoth, and then you've got Tatooine at the other side, and then you've got Rishi, the new planet, which is there. You can just travel straight there and do the quest. You talk to this little, this guy here, this bird guy right here, right at the beginning. Republic and Empire enter from the same place. Your ship is somewhere over there. Back there. So again, if you are, I should point out, if you're 180 gear, you can just skip this video. I'd recommend just skipping this video because if you have full 180 gear, you're not going to need any gear upgrades between 55 and 60 because 180 plus is fine for this actually. 168 is pretty good. 168, you're just going to follow the quest lines on Rishi. Again, you're going to get things like, you're going to get a main hand, you're going to get an offhand that's 168 from doing these first couple of Rishi quests. There's not a lot of combat, to be honest. So, oh, that tree's broken. Hopefully that'll get fixed tomorrow. So, again, you're just going to make your way through the Rishi quest line. You should get 168. Eventually, you will start to get 172 and 174. You should hit level 60 with a decent set of 174 gear. What another place you can go is you can go to this vendor right here if you have basic comms, and you can get 172 gear, which again is level 55. So if you're not in 180 gear, you can get like Commando Barrel 34, which is 172. The blue one's 172. The purple one will be 180. Of course, so you can get a full set. They're fairly cheap, only 4 basic comms. Bear in mind that you have you can have up to 1,000 basic comms if you capture comms prior to 3.0. If you capture your planetary ultimates and elites, should I say, then you should start with you can start with 2,000. As you can see, I have 605. I did have 2,000, and I have been earning basic comms, so it costs you about 1,200 at level 60 to fully gear out. So just bear that in mind if you're wanting to gear at 60, if you want to start with a leg up at 60. If you have 2,000 basic comms, I would suggest not spending too much. It's not going to be too expensive to gear. It's only like 4 comms per thing, 10 comms for the armoring. So again, but bear in mind you're going to get 172 as quest rewards, and later on you're going to get 174. So don't spend all your comms at this Rishi vendor. There is another vendor here, just over here. Is this the Republic one? Yes, it is. This sells black market gear. I wouldn't bother with this, to be honest with you. I just wouldn't even bother spending any of this, because you're going to get better gear. Maybe the implants, maybe the 162 implants, maybe a relic. Again, if you don't have any Arcanian relics, might be worth it. But from this vendor, I would say, nah, it's a waste of time, because 172 gear is better than the 162, obviously. So again, you can get that from the Rishi vendor. I don't think there's any requirement for it. Nah, there's no rep requirement, it's just level 55. So again, that's what I'd recommend. I'd recommend keeping some basic comms, because when you hit 60, you're going to be buying 186 gear. So again, doing the tactical flashpoints as well, I think they drop 172 as well. I think they're maybe 174, I think. So at level 56, you can queue for the new tacticals. You can queue for Blood Hunt and Battle of Rishi. Again, these can be done, these are part of the story and can be done solo. But I would recommend doing them as well, because you get 10 elite comms. Getting those elite comms is going to be important, because again, elite comms are very important these days. Again, I have almost capped my elite comms, so I've been buying a few 192 PCs. We'll cover that in the next part. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you leveling. There's nothing that's massively hard there. I leveled in 180 gear. I didn't find it very hard, to be honest with you. I need to get a new outfit for her, because this is her DPS set. It's like just the Yavin. This is the Yavin stuff that you get, the 186 at level 60. Looks terrible, I know. But this is my DPS set. I still have my healing set here. So I've just gone for accuracy instead of... what have I got? Yeah, I've gone for power accuracy is what I've replaced all these mods with. Just to get a bit of accuracy. Of course, there's no accuracy bonus anymore. So yeah, leveling is fairly straightforward. You're gonna go Rishi. You should do Rishi is 55 to 57, and then you go to Yavin 4. Hopefully the Revan fight won't be bugged. I should point out as well, for your companion, you do get some nice gear for your companion. You're going to get a 192 legacy bound piece. For several quest rewards, which again requires your companion. You can see it requires the requirements here: Lieutenant Pierce, Corso, Treek, M14X. You know, again, and you get a offhand as well. These are pretty handy. 192 legacy bound, pretty nice for your companions. You don't really have to worry about gearing your companion in this one. The other thing I'd recommend while leveling is to get yourself one of these relics. They do require level 56. I recommend getting these at level 56. They're pretty nice. The Russian, I'm calling it a Russian relic. It's Rusan relic. Again, I've replaced my PvP one. I'll probably replace my Dreadforged one eventually, just because again it's a lot better with the new augments as well. The new augment tier is the blue ones are 178. Pretty nice right now. The other ones, the 186 augments, they're pretty expensive right now. So I've just gone for 178. They're pretty cheap at the moment. So that's the new Mark 10 augments for you. I'd recommend getting 2 of them. They're not very expensive. You can buy a green version of these relics, which are fairly cheap. They're about 60-70k on GTN. I think this was about 60k for a blue one. I think the green ones are about 30k, 20k, around that price. So again, they are a good leg up. If you want a little tip for if you want to gear up fast, if you have a lot of money, I would take a look at the 186. If you buy the 186 from the vendor, it's going to be required level 60. However, if you buy them from GTN, the level requirement is level 58. So you can put yourself in 186 gear if you're rich enough at level 58, or if you have an alt. If you have an alt at 60, you can just buy the gear for basic comms, strip out the mods, put them into a legacy bound piece and transfer them either via the legacy storage hold or via mail. so you can get a little leg up for gearing. I would recommend getting into 186 at 60, so we'll cover level 60 in the next video. That is all for this video, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.